Oh my gosh, birds in a stuff pack! Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another stuff pack review for The Sims 4. This time I'm reviewing backyard stuff, which is about having fun in the backyard with your families, with the new lawn water slide, the bird feeder, the new drinks, and wind chimes as well. So once again, I will say that I received an early access review copy from the community team over at EA. So I greatly appreciate that. And thanks to that, I have been able to play this stuff pack for a few days. And I can definitely say with confidence that you guys are in for another interesting stuff pack. I'll be changing things up this time. I'm actually going to be doing the objects and the gameplay first, since the stuff pack does focus a little bit more on that. And then I'll do the create a sim in the second video. Alright, so let's get into all the new build mode content in this stuff pack. So just like last time, I am going to start off with the styled rooms first. So we got 3 new ones here. First one is called Flowery Escape, and it comes in these 3 colors. And it's definitely a nice way to show off some of the new lawn decor in this pack, as well as the bird feeder and the new round table, which can actually sit up to 6 Sims. That is a first in The Sims 4, and I really do hope this is the first pack of at least a few in the future that will include more round tables. But the next one is called Serious Waterworks, and it comes in 4 different variants. And what I find interesting is that the later 2 actually replace the expensive water slide with the cheaper one. So yeah, it does make the costs change a little bit. So that's really interesting. I've never really seen that in a pre-made room before. And then the last one you got is the Backyard Dreamscape. And this one is interesting, I find, because it actually has a wall attached to the back of it. So then you can easily attach it to like the back of your house, maybe even the side of your house. And that just makes me think of all the jokes about, oh, maybe next summer we'll get side yard stuff or front yard stuff. Although I don't know if I actually would want that to happen, but there you go. There are all of the styled rooms. So let's get into my tradition of reading the object descriptions for a few of them, because yeah, some of the object descriptions are really funny. Where is it? Which one was I gonna read first? Oh yeah, the summer drink tray. So this is the perfect pitcher for mixing a thirst-quenching drink on a bright sunny day. Create lemonade, iced tea, even citrus swig. You remember their infamous jingle, right? Hot as a pig, drink citrus swig. There's plenty to share, so gather your friends and kick back with a cold one. So, interesting fact that was said on the live stream is that one of the designers, Thomas, he actually came up with the idea of citrus drink, which is one of the drinks included with this object, because it's one of the new gameplay items. And yeah, they actually had a hard time finding a citrus name that wasn't really copyrighted. So yeah, it's actually like a Simlish original drink that's like a first in the Sims universe. So that's pretty nice. I really like that sort of creativity. Of course, I gotta read the description for the bird feeder, because if you saw my live reaction video, I was super hyped when I saw it. So it's what's called the Birdie Trots' bird feeder. This bird feeder is for the birds. No, wait. It's so foul, it's foul. Ugh, that isn't right either. Just remember to wipe away the bird poop every so often. At the end of the day, just fill it with seed off and on, and you'll treat yourself to the chirping melodies of local bluebirds, cardinals, and finches that are hungry for a nibble. And one inaccuracy I've seen with the description of this is, like, I played with the bird feeder quite a bit, and I've seen blue jays, not bluebirds. I think they actually meant to say blue jays, because blue jays and bluebirds look distinctly different. Like, the bluebirds are like a bit smaller and rounder, and in my opinion, a bit cuter than the Blue Jays, although Blue Jays can be cute too. But yeah, Blue Jays and Bluebirds look quite different, so I think they meant to say Blue Jays. But yeah, they got the Cardinals and the American Goldfinches as well, which is really cool. And also, I gotta point out, there's the Taste of Tart, which is like decorative lemon, so I'm sure Lazy Game Reviews is gonna have a lot of fun making his Sims fart on that. There's some franks and beads. But anyways, let's get into the individual object showcases. So let's start off with the seating. So you got 2 chairs and a love seat, and they all come in different. Well, they all come with the same patterns, but they all come with a bunch of different patterns. And there's all the patterns for this one, and this one as well. And particularly like with these 2 designs, I can imagine them being used in more nautical settings. Like say if we get a world with a harbor in it, then I can definitely imagine using this with these 2 swatches. So yeah, even though this is marketed as a backyard pack, you could definitely use some of these objects in other settings and it would still make sense. And let's go over to all of the tables. I'm actually going to show off the round tables first before I forget. So fun fact about this plain one right here is that it's transparent. So you can actually see through it a little bit. And there's only a few colors for this one, unfortunately. But yeah, it's alright, I guess. And then you also have this one that's solid, but it has a lot of different patterns that actually match up with the ones that the chairs and the tables have. So here are the other tables. You got this dining table with cloth over the middle of it. Then you got this one over here with and then here's all these patterns. It's like an accent table. Then you got this end table right here, which is just in like solid colors, but it's still pretty nice. It can fit in pretty well with maybe like the modern furniture from Perfect Patio stuff. And then you got a coffee table right here, which also matches with the patterns of all the other objects that I've showed off so far. Then you got some nice decor that you can also place on the new tables. And what's really cool is that these candles actually have like a decent like amount of plume of smoke coming out of it. I'll show that off when we go into like live mode. But here's the different colors for this one over here. Yeah, this one would actually go pretty well with movie hangout stuff. And yeah, here's the decorative lemons. Oh, some actually do come in different flavors, or not flavors, different colors. And then, yeah, it's like these ones look more like oranges. Okay, that's cool. I can definitely roll with that. And then I really like this candle here. According to the description of this one, this is actually supposed to, it's supposed to repel mosquitoes. Although I don't think it really does that. Although we do have mosquitoes in Granite Falls, so I guess that would have been nice if it did that. But oh well, it's alright, I guess. And yeah, the description of this one says, the poor man's bug zapper. And one of the other ones claims to repel ants, but you don't have to worry about ants in the game. So yeah, this is the condiment basket. I remember some people, when it was shown in the teaser, they thought it was a picnic basket. And I guess since you can place this on the floor, you can kind of pretend it is. Although, I don't know, when I think of picnic basket, I think of like an actual like wicker basket, kind of like the one that we had in the Sims 3 base game that I kept forgetting about. And then there's this lantern over here, which is pretty nice too. I think this one also goes with Perfect Patio pretty well. Then you got a nice big rug over here with a ton of different patterns. And I don't know if I'm alone in thinking this, but it's like we do have a lot of rugs in the game, but it still feels like we don't have enough. So this is definitely a welcome addition in my eyes. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite one for the rugs. I just love that pattern. Blue and white is like another color combo that I really like. So yeah, it's like black and red, blue and white. And then we got the floor versions of the flower and frog decals. So here are the different colors for the flower. And here's the different color for this really cute frog. And then over here, we have this really cool ladder shelf. And it was kind of funny how, like, a few days ago, I actually found a ladder shelf that Around the Sims made. That was, like, part of, like, this garden set. So, yeah, that's kind of, like, an unfortunate coincidence. But I'd still like to see maybe, like, an emptied version of this, a ladder shelf, and with, like, more slots in the places of these potted plants. I'm sure Tumblr will get right on that. But yeah, that's still really cool. I can definitely imagine like this going really well in a shed that you have in your backyard. And then you also have like a couple of new plants. You have this bush over here. I'll rotate this a little bit so you can see it better. With all of these different colors. It's really cute. Then you also have a new potted plant. I really like getting new potted plants. Yeah, some of them even like change the colors of the leaves too. Then you got this super cute frog fountain. I love this. And it comes in so many different colors, and you even have like a pure white stone one here too. So you don't have to be stuck with just like the crazier pattern looking ones. And then you do have a few other potted plants that I placed over here. And this is really cute. I love how this one has a ladybug pot. That's super cute. If it weren't for kids' room stuff, I would easily say this is the cutest stuff pack that The Sims 4 has had so far. And yeah, there's kind of like another version of the ladybug one, and then like a black and white ladybug one. And these two definitely, in my opinion, go very well with movie hangout stuff. I think overall the build stuff goes very well with movie hangouts, perfect patio, and romantic garden. Alright, so let's go over to these lawn ornaments next. So a cool thing with the butterfly is that if you can see it, it's also transparent, like the parts like kind of where the wings are. So here are the different colors for this. I really like this black and white one. Like if we got a world that was like Midnight Hollow, I would absolutely place this on a lot of front lawns. And then you got this really trippy flower pinwheel that we saw in the teaser. And fun fact about this one is that if you make your sim view it for too long, they actually get a dazed mood lit. So that's a really neat little touch. And yeah, I just find that the dazed emotion is pretty rare compared to all the other ones we have in the game so far. So it's nice to have another way to get dazed. And then we got this decorative birdhouse. Unfortunately, this is not another version of the bird feeder, which I initially thought it was. But it's still really cute. I think I'll still place this birdhouse in a decent amount of places. Yeah, especially this brown one here. I think I'll place this one a lot in Granite Falls. I've actually been going around. I've placed the functional bird feeder in a lot of different places, like in Granite Falls. I still need to edit the Hermit Shack because I need to like use the free build sheet to do that, to edit that lot. But also like pretty much every world except Magnolia Promenade in my Let's Play file has multiple bird feeders in across many of the lots. Well, most of them only have one bird feeder, but the park has like 2 bird feeders. And then here's the picket fence. I think a lot of people are going to be using this in their builds. I'm looking forward to seeing that. That's weird. Oh, okay, there we go. I was able to click on the gate a little bit earlier. So here are the color swatches for this one. And the fence does come in all of the matching colors as well. I'll just show you over here. So there it is, the white picket fence. A classic white picket fence for your own little slice of suburbia. Unless you choose to paint another color, that is. In which case, just ignore that first part. So, yeah, we can use any of these other colors to ignore the first part. Yeah, lots of different colors. That aqua one is kind of intriguing. Guess if you like use it for maybe like a water park community lot or something, I don't know. And then let's go over to all of the wall decorations. So you got this nice little painting over here. This one is so cute with the birds. Then you have like a few different designs as well. I can almost imagine like this one being used along with the cool kitchen furniture inside. And then you got the wall versions of the flower and the frog decals that do come in like the same colors as the floor versions. And you also got these really cool flowers that string along really easily, which is why I placed two of them beside each other. So here are all the different colors for that. I believe they are lights. They look like they are. And then there's this one, which is actually called the Plumbot box. It actually does remind me of Plumbot. And oh man, cue all the tweets saying, "Oh, that's a hint that the Plumbots are coming back soon." But I don't know. Like, I think we'll get robots back eventually, but I don't know. They could either be like the Simbots from Ambitions, or the Plumbots, or the Servos, or maybe yet another new version of robots. So we'll just have to wait and see for that, I guess. And I did place the wind chimes over here, which is one of the new gameplay items. I am just amazed that 4 gameplay items are in this stuff pack, even if 3 of them aren't like as huge as like the water slide, but still, that's really cool. And I'm going to use all of the gameplay objects quite often. I already have. So the wind chimes do come in both wall hanging and ceiling variants, which is great because in The Sims 3 we only had the ceiling one, and sometimes it was hard for me to fit the wind chimes in certain places because I feel like I'm one of the few who actually really love the wind chimes in The Sims 3. And the cool thing is that you have like 3 different designs. So one of them is called, one of them is ceramic, one of them is aluminum, and one of them is bamboo. And you can see right here, you can also change the length of the chime. So you can change it to be low pitch, medium pitch, or high pitch, and that also changes the sound. So the sounds that you get out of these are highly customizable, and of course you can place multiples of them at the same time. Although apparently it's not a good idea to place them in the bedroom. It might wake your Sims up. I haven't tried that myself, but yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, that's it for the wall stuff. So let's go over to these gameplay objects. So here's the big attraction, the water slide. So it comes in 2 different versions. Both of them are extremely long. I'm not sure why they made the water slides this long. I'm pretty sure the Sims 3 versions were shorter. I guess maybe they just wanted to show off how cool the animations were, especially with trick sliding. But yeah, here are all the colors for the cheap water slide. And the expensive water slide, it reminds me of one of the water slides from the Back to School set from the Sims 3 store. I wonder if that was an intentional throwback, because, I don't know, I really do feel like they're trying to tell us that Generations might be an expansion pack coming in the future. And then, yeah, I got to the bird feeder. I wish they had more colors for the bird feeder, to be honest. Most of the time I default to either this green one, or if I can't make that one match, the white one. Yeah, I think I used the blue one like once or twice, but I don't think I've used this one yet. But yeah, I guess if someone puts up more recolors for download, I might download those. Because yeah, I'm going to use the bird feeder a lot, I'm sure, still. And then you got a new drink tray. And it comes in these colors. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it for all of the new build mode objects. So overall, yeah, like I love pretty much all of these objects, I think. I don't think there's even one object that like I don't like a lot. So as per usual, I will like cut over to a lot where I can show off the gameplay in a more practical looking setting like this. So I will see you guys again in just a second. Alright, so here we are in my Let's Play file with one of my side families, the Sun household. So yeah, I did put the bird feeder and the lemonade drink tray here, and the round table as well. And before I forget, I also did place one of the so-called bug zapper candles right here, so you can see like the plume of smoke rising from it. It's really cool. I really like that a lot. And I placed the more expensive water slide over here. But before I forget, I did place the flower pinwheel over here, and I am already having two of my Sims, Elena, the mother, and I'm forgetting her name, Amelia, the daughter. And I'm not sure if they actually got a... No, they didn't get a Dave's Moodlet yet. Let's have a view again. And oh, by the way, this is a light, so you can have all the normal lighting options. Oh, Amelia got it. Around and around, from viewing spinning flower. Around and around the flower goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. And I placed the wind chime right here. Actually put a floor up so you can better see the effect of it, like as if you were normally seeing it as if you were walking to the front door. It's a little... camera's a little bit wonky, but go here and we'll wait for the wind chime to go. So I have it at low pitch, and I'm sure this is the aluminum one. It just goes off at random intervals, I think. Yeah, there we go. Last time it did, like, it swayed a little bit more. But yeah, it just goes off randomly since we don't really have any wind setting anything off in the game. It's just kind of just the animations of the objects, basically. I don't know if that will change later, maybe with the Seasons expansion, but yeah, this is a cool object. So let's get into the other gameplay objects. So the bird feeder is right over here. It's almost empty, so I think I'm going to refill it, even though there already are birds here. I can still add the bird seed for 5 simoleons. And as you may have seen in the trailer, there's actually a chance that the sim can get attacked while filling the bird feeder. Apparently it's a 1 in 7 chance, but I haven't even seen it happen yet. But no, it didn't happen to Tyler. But yeah, here are the cute little birdies. Although, I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, see, like that blue jay, it's like blipping in and out of existence at some points in its animations. It's really weird that the birds do that. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird that it does that. I don't know if they could maybe fix that so that the birds don't do the random disappearing for a split second thing. Because, like, yeah, like, birds, they don't really make smooth movements in real life either. They kind of just, like, jerk their heads around just like they do here. But them disappearing like that is a little bit odd, and I would have liked a few more species of birds to show up. Like, the ones that are here are really cute, and they definitely look better than the birds in Granite Falls and Outdoor Retreat that were really, like, two-dimensional looking. But, like, they could have maybe put in, like, sparrows or chickadees or nuthatches. It was kind of funny in the live stream, Sim Guru Graham joked about there being no seagulls when he was answering my question about how many types of birds show up at the bird feeder. But yeah, it's a little disappointing, but I still really like the object. And that's pretty much it as far as the bird feeder goes. Well, you can watch the birds as well, and actually that does remind me of another thing I don't like about the bird feeder, is that your sim has to stand up to watch the birds at the bird feeder. Whoa, oh, he went all the way inside, okay. So yeah, he kind of just watches the birds and he's like, oh yay, it's cool and stuff. But unfortunately, no, you can't just like, you can't sit and watch the birds, for example. So I'll make him sit right now. And that's like it's a completely separate interaction, so I can't just do that. And Although one good thing they did with the bird feeder, though, is that after 6 p.m. the birds will stop coming, so the birds don't come out at night. They're not nocturnal, so thankfully they did think of that. And yeah, like with them flying off and stuff and them fading into the distance, it's alright. It's actually okay, and let's also use the new drink tray before I forget. So let's have Elena fill drinks. I'll show off each and every one of them. So let's start off with the lemonade, since that's the icon of the stuff pack. And what's really cool is that by complete accident, I found you can actually have different drinks on the tray at the same time. You don't have to be like completely be lemonade all the time, or iced tea or whatever. So that she goes, she mixed the lemonade and then she's pouring it in there, and there we go. So there's different things here. It's like lemonade, 1 serving left, and fresh. Whoa. Okay, this is not a particular thing with the stuff pack, but yeah, that's kind of weird when this happens. Thankfully, it doesn't happen too often for me, but I gotta take a picture of it when it does happen because it's too funny not to. Alright. So yeah, there's 3 drinks. There's the citrus swig, and there's lemonade, and there's also the iced tea. So let's have them grab drinks, and then also like put a different drink on. There's a little bit left in the pitcher, so I can still put another, I think 1 or 2, wait, how many servings? Oh, 1 serving left, so I guess I can fit like 1 more glass of lemonade on there before I have to refill. Wait, why are they going all the way over there? They don't need to go all the way to the table. There's the round table right next to them. Gosh darn it. Oh well, you saw a few of my Sims using the round table a bit earlier. Unfortunately, it does not seem like any of the drinks have new moodlets. It's just the same smooth sipping thing. Oh, there's a moodlet here I didn't notice before. Bird watching. From watching birds, the melodious chirps of birds are always a nice pick-me-up. Caw, caw, cha, she cha, coodle doodle doo. Cuckoo, ka-cha, cluck, cluck, caw. Yeah, okay, that's an interesting moodlet. So at least there's a good reason to watch the birds. They get a nice little moodlet out of that. And the drinks can go foul after a while. That did happen to me off camera. And, oh, she's insecure, but that's going away soon. So let's have her mix iced tea. Have her come back. Oh, she has to she has to pee pretty soon. Okay, doing the same mixing animation there, and that's what the iced tea looks like. Oh, now she's energized. But I'll let you go to the washroom. Wait, why was she crying? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Wait, no, seriously, you can go to the toilet now, Leda. I'll have Joyce take over for this last one. I'll just like move this one off. Put that like on the table. Mixed drink, and let's mix the citrus swig. Amelia's motor skills improving. So yeah, the lawn water slide, if you're playing as a child, it improves motor skill, and if you're playing as an adult, it improves the fitness skill. But only if you're doing the trick sliding, because when you just do the regular slide, that seems to only like not do anything really. So here's the citrus swig. I think the citrus swig is my favorite one, to be honest. I guess it's because it kind of like reminds me of Sprite. Maybe that's it. Yeah, because it's like a citrus drink, so I guess that makes sense. It is unfortunate, though, that at least right now, you can't put these drinks on the menu on restaurant menus if you have the Dine Out game pack. It's supposed to be patched in later, but for some reason they couldn't do that for the launch of the stuff pack. I don't know why. That's kind of strange. But Joyce failed the water slide. I think she was trying to do a trick, maybe? I don't know. No, it looks like she just tried to slide. But yeah, how this works is if you click on it, you can slide, and you can also do it as a group activity. There is a club rule for that, by the way. Oh yeah, I forgot Joyce is part of the Avant Guards, but no, she can't modify the rules. So I can't really show you the icon for that, but yeah, it is there. So if you want to have like a water slide fanatics club, you can totally do that. Like, there's so many silly ideas you can do with the clubs, but of course you do need the get together expansion pack for that. Wow, Joyce is doing so terribly at this. But yeah, it's like using the trick slides on this can almost like replace going to the gym for you. It really does build up fitness really, really fast. And it is really great that the kids can use it too. So here's a new movelet, Trick Slide Master from Lawn Water Slide. Flips, spins, and poses galore. Amelia has demonstrated her prowess over the Lawn Water Slide. And you can add the soap as well. And actually we'll do this with Elena. She can build her mischief skill that way. And then when you slide on the water slide after the soap has been added on, then your sim will actually have soap stick to them for about a couple of sim hours. But you can also either jump in the pool or take a shower to quickly get rid of the soap if you don't like it. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and another really cool little detail is that wait, can Elena add the water or add the soap now? No, she can't because Tyler is using it. So let's cancel that action. Wait for it to end there. But if you don't pay your bills and you have your water and electricity shut off, then you actually cannot use the water slide until you pay the bills. So that's a really cool little detail. Why is the water still going? Who's trying to use this thing? Nobody? Oh, okay, now it's just stopping. Okay. Alright, let's try and add some soap before anybody uses this. So yeah, you can just run across the water slide if it's not in use. And let's show this off. I don't know, let's slide with everybody, because, yeah, I think everybody was trick sliding earlier. Slide with the whole family. It's a nice little family activity for sure. And apparently there's no limit as to how many Sims can line up behind the water slide. And Sims actually can react to if your like Sim succeeds or fails or whatever. So yeah, now the whole family's gonna be covered in soap. And yeah, like I said, building this shift skill can be done through adding soap to the lawn water slide. Oh, okay, there's Amelia. Oh, Abram's swimwear was taking a little bit to appear, but yeah, it's a really fun object. Like, as much as I like the bird feeder, I think the lawn water slide is overall like the biggest and best gameplay object of this stuff pack. It's too bad I can't use it more often just because of its size, but it is very well done, and I think this is an improvement over what we had in the Sims 3 generations. And yeah, you can just watch sliders as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for all of the gameplay stuff. So overall, this is a really good stuff pack for gameplay objects. I think there is more of an emphasis on gameplay objects than in the Create a Sim, which we will get to in a little bit. But yeah, the gameplay is really fun, and I'm going to use all 4 gameplay objects a whole lot. So I'm definitely going to get my mileage out of this stuff pack. And yeah, let me know what you think of all of the build mode stuff and the gameplay in the comment section below. I'm definitely curious to hearing what everyone else thinks, because yeah, I do have a little bit of a bias just because I really love the outdoor objects. I'm always in need of more outdoor activities, so I'm really glad to get more of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will do the Create a Sim items in a separate video because, yeah, I still like doing the whole going over each and every Create a Sim item and fangirling over all the ones I like or criticizing the ones I don't like and stuff like that. Yeah, there's the birds. Yeah, they're so cute. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So stay tuned for the create a sim items.